Hello and welcome sports fans to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and our outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I am Joseph Brett alongside David Alvarez coming to you live from Lithia Drive Community Park in Medford, Oregon. We thank you for joining us today. We welcome you to the Lithia Superstore pregame show powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Today featuring the visiting Rogue Valley Adventist Academy Red-Tailed Hawks. They come in to take on your very own St. Mary's Crusaders in a 3A Special District 5 League matchup. The Hawks come in, the number 7 ranked team in the state out of 71 3A, 2A, and 1A teams. On the other end, the Crusaders come in ranked 17th. The Red Hawks 1-0 on the season. St. Mary's comes in 1-1. They're undefeated in league play, 1-0. They beat Illinois Valley last week here at this same field. That game ended in a final score of 8-0. The Crusaders putting up the goals in that one. It was, let's see here. Gotta find the name. I believe it was Jose Mondesi. It's number 9 for the Crusaders. Had himself a game. Had 4 goals against the Cougars. St. Mary's went up early and never looked back. The second string player is able to come out and finish things off just a few minutes into the second quarter in that one. St. Mary's coming off the big win, looking to stay hot here against the number 7 ranked Red-Tailed Hawks. You are listening to Crusaders soccer on TableRockSports.net. We'll be right back after this short break with more Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net right after this.
Do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. It's the Rogue Valley Adventist Academy Red-Tailed Hawks coming in to take on your very own St. Mary's Crusaders in a 3A Special District 5 League matchup. This one set to get underway momentarily. Rogue Valley Adventist will start out with possession. The whistle blows and we are underway. Mondesi quickly getting the takeaway from the Crusaders. The Hawks getting the ball right back. Just over 2 minutes into this one, a little back and forth action between the Crusaders and the Hawks here. Probably pretty even on time of possession. Mondesi with the ball for the Crusaders. Just mentioned a few minutes ago, had himself 4 goals last week against the Cougars in the 8-0 win over Illinois Valley. I know Rogue Valley Adventist had themselves a good season last year. Not sure where they ended up when things came to a close for the season, but a top-ranked team in the state. The last time we saw them here on this same field we're playing on today, they come in the 7th-ranked team this year. 7th-ranked team in the state. They're combining that with the 3A, 2A, and the 1A team, so it's 7th out of 71, and it's 17th out of 71 for the Crusaders. Neither team getting the ball down into the box so far in this matchup. Good defense from both squads. Well, that one going to be sent all the way across the box off the foot. Well, I wouldn't be able to tell you. We got no numbers here for Rogue Valley Adventist on their roster. So kind of hard to put the name to the number this afternoon. It's Davis Jones in the goal for St. Mary's. He's going to kick this one away for the Crusaders here. It's a good kick all the way down just shy of midfield. Leandro Kronk. A little too hard off his foot there, trying to lead his man. He was looking to find Chris Cranenberg, but Crusaders will turn it over back to Rogue Valley. A good header there. Clears it out for the Crusaders. That was Oliver Ford. Mondesi now breaking away. Good footwork there by Mondesi. The shot and the goal. That's his fifth in the last game. And 9 minutes into this one, he has the first goal of the afternoon. Puts the Crusaders up 1-0. That was beautiful footwork there by Jose Mondesi. The shot on goal there by Mondesi. Just wide left. But it'll be a goal kick, or excuse me, a corner kick for the Crusaders. The first one of the afternoon for either team. This one a little deep into the box, but controlled by the Crusaders and then cleared out by Rogue Valley. Good boot there by Davis Jones. St. Mary's now working with control, crossing midfield. Great block there by Rogue Valley's goalkeeper. They've got 5 of them on the roster here, so can't tell you for sure who's in there for the Hawks this afternoon. Mondesi gets the ball down all the way into the box again, and he's got his second goal of the afternoon already. We're just over 10 minutes into this ball game, and it's St. Mary's 2, Rogue Valley nothing. Both goals scored by number 9, Jose Mondesi. He is a freshman on the St. Mary's Crusaders soccer team. And he's going to be here for a long time. He's going to give a lot of teams a lot of problems in the next 4 years. He's going to be a name to look out for come his senior year. I'm sure we're going to be seeing some big things from him. Almost gets number 3 there. Just couldn't get the angle he was looking for to put it in the back of the net. Declan Reed with the give and go. St. Mary's just going to kick it out of play. They'll turn it back over to Rogue Valley and get it right back here. St. Mary's controlling the time of possession in this one pretty heavily. Not necessarily what we expected in this matchup here. Rogue Valley has been a good soccer team over the last couple of seasons. On paper, they say the same thing, as they are ranked the number 7 team in the state. This would be a good win for the Crusaders here early into the season. St. Mary's looking to bounce back after coming up just short last year. Rogue Valley going to get the ball back here. They're going to blow the whistle on Mondesi. Leo Kronk here has the ball, makes a move, and finds the back of the net. Leandro Kronk with the third goal of the afternoon for St. Mary's. It comes with 24:07 to go. And the Crusaders now lead 3-0. So a corner kick coming for the Hawks here. It's their first of the matchup. Well defended by the Crusaders. Trying to clear it out there. Couldn't find a hole, but it sneaks its way out. Mondesi has the ball here. He's got some fancy footwork in his tool bag. Oliver Ford not able to keep that one in play. So St. Mary's playing in this Special District 5 conference. It's made up of quite a few teams from a couple of divisions, 3A, 2A, 1A, all across the state here. And the Crusaders have Rogue Valley Adventist Academy, North Valley, Lakeview Paisley, Brookings Harbor, Lost River and Bonanza, Rogue River, Illinois Valley, and Cascade Christian all on their schedule this season. We hit the 20-minute mark here in this matchup. We'll take a quick break while these two teams have a rest themselves, and we will be right back with more St. Mary's Crusaders soccer on TableRockSports.net right after this.
I just got the best deal at US Cellular. Just $29 for one line.
For the first month only, right? That's how they get you.
For as long as I want. Why so skeptical?
I was told she'd weigh 30 pounds.
Get unlimited data for just $29 per line, even just one. Only at US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Get one line for just $29 at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive US Cellular authorized agent. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
The freshman taking on the entire Red Tail Hawks defense down there, trying to get himself a goal. Gets the corner kick out of it, though, for the Crusaders. Maybe their second of the matchup. He sent his first opportunity, just a little bit long. This one right in there, and it's going to be a goal for the St. Mary's Crusaders. With 18:45 to go. I didn't see who it went off. down there. I want to say it was Magny Glacier, but I am not positive. As it stands, we still have almost 20 minutes to go here in the first half. The Crusaders lead 4-0. So Mondesi has himself 2 goals and the assist off the corner kick. He set that one up beautifully for his teammates. This one going to be scooped up by Jones. Jones not having to do much here, just over halfway through the first half. He didn't really have to do anything last week against IV as well. The defense from the Crusaders doing a good job last weekend here in this one against the Red-Tailed Hawks of Rogue Valley Adventist Academy. Crusaders pushing again, trying to sneak it in there. Mondesi almost getting another one, but it's going to go well out of play. And it'll be a goal kick for Rogue Valley's goalkeeper. I want to say it's David Zamudo. In the goal for Rogue Valley. So the Crusaders lost their first game of the season to Caitlin Gable. Caitlin Gable is the #1 ranked team in the state. And the Crusaders fell to them 1-0. So St. Mary's just barely losing to the #1 team in the state. The first game of the year. They follow it up with an 8-0 win over Illinois Valley. And they already have a 4-0 lead here over the 7th ranked team in the state, Rogue Valley Adventist. So good start to the year here for the Crusaders. Their next matchup will be Tuesday the 19th at 4:30. That's on the road against Lost River and Bonanza. After, if St. Mary's can keep it up here, and this turns out to be another big win for the Crusaders, I'm sure they're going to move up pretty quick here in the state rankings. They're currently sitting at 17, but I think that's going to be a top 3 ranking after this one here if they can keep it up against Adventist Academy. It's Caitlin Gable, the number 1 team in the state, 4-0 overall on the season, followed by Gold Beach. Milo Adventist Academy coming in number 3. Central Lynn 4. Southwest Christian 5. So the only team in the top 10 for this conference here would be Rogue Valley Adventist Academy with an overall ranking in the OSAA of 7th. The next closest team coming in is the Crusaders at 17. Brookings is 25th, North Valley 27th. Lost River 34th. Sutherland 47th. Look here for, I was looking for Cascade Christian. Another corner coming up for the Crusaders. That's the 4th corner in the matchup for the Crusaders. I'm wondering as I look at things here on the OSAA website if Cascade Christian, the girls are playing behind us right now. The Challengers taking on, forget who they're playing now that I'm trying to mention it. Had it on my mind, but the Challenger girls back here behind us playing. The Crusader girls just across the way are playing as well. They're playing Illinois Valley. That one wide right. Off the foot of Cranenburg. Here on the OSAA website, Cascade Christian, they're yet to play a game. There's no information on here at all for a boys team. I don't see them playing anybody in the Special District 5 conference as well. Just about 8.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Those of you that don't know, Oregon high school soccer, 2 40-minute periods are played, no extra time. This season implementing a break at 20 minutes for each team. Counts as an official's timeout. Mondesi tries this one from well outside the box. Little footwork in the shot, but goes wide right. Another goal kick here for the Hawks. Sorry about that. Corner kick for the Crusaders. Headed out of there by Rogue Valley. It's the 5th corner for St. Mary's.
It was 11.
So Magni Glacier with his second goal of the afternoon comes with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go here still in the first half. You wouldn't know it by the score you see there on the John L. Scott scoreboard. I guess my clock was off by a couple of minutes. But that'll do it for the first half. And St. Mary's goes into the half with a big lead. It's 5-0 Crusaders. Second half action coming up in just a few moments. We'll hear from a few of our sponsors and be right back with more Crusaders soccer on TableRockSports.net right after this.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net. We head to the second half of action, and it's St. Mary's 5 and Rogue Valley Adventist Academy 0. The Hawks going to need to put up some points here in a hurry against this Cascade Christian team, who's now put up 13 in a game and a half here at Lithia Driveway Park. Almost another one there for St. Mary's. It's going to end up being a corner kick for the Crusaders. This will be number 6 on the afternoon. And Chris Cranenberg gets on the board. It's the first goal of the second half here for the Crusaders. It's number 6 on the game. It comes with 37:55 to go here in half number 2. The Crusaders up big here against Rogue Valley Adventist. Crusaders knocking on the door again. Cranenberg trying to keep it in for the Crusaders. I don't think he's going to be able to do it down there in the corner. Talking a little bit of the other football up here in this conference. Cascade Christian and South Umpqua both with big wins. We're looking at the standings, seeing who sits where so far through 2 games. The OSAA has Cascade Christian, the 11th ranked team in the state. Cascade has scored 107 points through 2 games. They beat Douglas 53-6. They beat Sutherland 54-6. And to the delight of all the St. Mary's Crusaders fans out there, through 2 football games, the Crusaders, the 4th ranked team in the state, above Cascade Christian and South Umpqua. South Umpqua, they've scored 111 points on the season. They're the 13th ranked team in the state in football. They've beaten Phoenix 50-6 and Douglas 61-6. St. Mary's Crusaders fans, the Crusaders will have Phoenix coming here on this field tomorrow night to take on the St. Mary's Crusaders and a little bit of football action. You can catch that game here on Table Rock Sports. I'll have the call for you. Going live at 6:30. Game starts promptly at 7. Folks, make sure a visit to Top Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River is included on your next trip to Grants Pass. First-class food and a brand new menu awaits you. Gem of the Thomason Hospitality Group, Tap Rock. And today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Fueling your adventure to see 21 pilots in Portland. Download the Peak Rewards app to earn free fountain drinks and coffee. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Schlesinger, DeVilleneuve and Attorneys with practices throughout Southern Oregon. And the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful and civil behavior at youth sporting events. And fans, it's time to get you back into the game. As an official, there is a critical need in all sports right now. Go to osaa.org and click on the blue Become an Official button to learn more. And as we were letting you know how to become an official and come out here and help these kids do what they love, it's the freshman, Jose Mondesi, with the goal. for the Crusaders. Puts them up 7-0. So 7-0 Crusaders off the goal from Mondesi. He's got 3 in this one here. That's 7 in 2 games for the freshman for St. Mary's. St. Mary's pushing again here. Goes out of bounds. Rogue Valley will have it. So 7-0. The mercy rule here in Oregon soccer is 8. So if the Crusaders can score one more time, that'll do it for this one here. Been calling soccer games now for a while. This will be my 4th season of doing soccer. 2 in Grants Pass and 2 here for St. Mary's. I've only seen one matchup prior to this year ever end in a mercy rule 8-0 finish. If St. Mary's can do it here and get one more goal, it'd be the second one back to back, both by this Crusaders soccer team. And I think that says a lot about who and what they are as a team. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good season for the Crusaders. I'm looking to see them have a good run in the playoffs. And that'll do it off the foot of Leandro Kronk, his second of the afternoon. It's goal number 8 by the Crusaders. A whistle blows, and that's the final. Well, we're yet to see a finish here in 2 games. St. Mary's finishing both of them. And it didn't take long here in the second half. They needed 3, and it only took them just about 10 minutes to get all 3 of those goals. Last week it was 7-0 after the end of the first half. They brought in as many of those second string guys as they could. Took them 10 minutes and they put up the 8th goal. They put 3 up in the same amount of time this afternoon, and the Crusaders will win by a final score of 8-0. You're listening to Crusaders Soccer on TableRockSports.net. We'll be right back right after this.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Pit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into Turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. And Game of the Day it was. The Crusaders defeat the Rogue Valley Adventist Academy Red-Tailed Hawks by a final score of 8-0. It was another big game for Jose Mondesi. He had 3 goals coming in this one, 2 in the first half with 31:50 and 29:47 to go. He got his hat trick in the second with 33:46 on the clock. It was Leandro Crunk. He had 2 in this one. He had the final goal of the afternoon, and he also scored with 24:07 to go in the first half. And helping out the Crusaders as well, it was Magni Glaser. He had 2 goals on the afternoon, and that was all the scoring we had. So back-to-back Mercy Rule wins for this Crusaders soccer team. They beat the number 7 ranked Red-Tailed Hawks. And next week they will play, let's see here real quick. Go to the 3A. St. Mary's next week will play their next game on the road at Lost River. That'll be on the 19th at 4:30. And then again on the road, 5 o'clock start against Brookings before they come back here home. The next home matchup on the 26th. That'll be a 4 o'clock start here at Gary Wheeler Field at Lithia and Driveway Fields in Medford, Oregon. That'll be against Lakeview and Paisley. So the next home game and next broadcast for St. Mary's Soccer for us will be on the 26th. We would like to thank you guys for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank St. Mary's High School Athletic Director Jamie Young for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net and today's broadcast. Special thanks to head coaches Sean Perry of Rogue Valley Adventist Academy and Isa Tia Toto for St. Mary's. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The Crusaders defeat the Red-Tailed Hawks by a score of 8-0. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With David Alvarez, I'm Joseph Brett saying thanks for watching and good night from Lithia and Driveway Fields here in Medford, Oregon.